Welcome back to Ed Hunts. Today, before we get started with the hunt, I want to let you guys know about an upcoming video game market which I'll be selling at, which is on April 29th, taking place at the Brighton Racecourse. Here's more details. Come check out my retro wares Saturday 29th of April at the Brighton Racecourse. I'll see you there with loads of retro and goodie bags. Let's get straight on with the hunt. Oh man, this does not look busy. At least mine isn't too bad.
Underneath there's going to be 11 bullets. Yeah, so then what you want here.
How much was the quote, man?
£3.
3 quid. 3.50. 5.50.
Yeah, £5.
Let's make it a tenner, you know what I mean? How much on Final Fantasy?
£3. It's actually £2 for you.
2 quid.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, yeah, if you throw it in, make that a tenner instead. Yeah?
In a bundle of stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Alright, do you know what, yeah, for 7 quid, I don't think that's too bad. Yeah, I'll do that. What else have you got, Wayne?
Lose this army.
Yeah. Seen about the new retro game market, yeah?
Yeah, I'm on holiday though.
Oh, no way!
Yeah, I'm in Egypt, so I'm
Oh,
not too fussed.
Okay, yeah. There's worse places you can be. Yeah. I'll be on the English Riviera, you know what I mean? And you'll be in like an actual nice Riviera. Nice, though. And we're back. So, just came back from the boot fair, and yeah, today was a little bit tricky. So, what happened this morning was last night, obviously, they were doing kind of updates on the boot fair, as it has been raining really badly, like all week, probably all over the country. And they were doing like, you know, kind of hour by hour updates in their comment section. And as far as everyone knew, it was on. So it got to 6 o'clock in the morning, got picked up by Dan, went down there, and yeah, it was cancelled. And we looked on the Facebook group, and literally they put up a post at like 4 o'clock in the morning when nobody saw it. So there was people turning up there, they were turning people away, and yeah, it wasn't a great start to the morning. So we went to another boot fair, and which is only like a couple of miles away. And yeah, there was like all the usual kind of people that we see there, all the usual buyers and stuff, and you know, some of the usual sellers as well. We're able to get a couple bits and bobs, but it wasn't fantastic today. Hopefully the next set of boot fairs, which will be bank holiday, are going to be a lot better. But for now, we're just going to have to deal with what we got. So probably spent about 20-25 quid or something, maybe not even that, like, but we'll go through what we got anyway. So first thing I'm going to show you guys is a really rough copy of WWF Attitude on the N64. Now I got this off my buddy Wayne. Now you can see it's got a £10 stick on it, but he did it for me for £7. This is rough. I mean, it's even got a little bit cut out the back, but it is complete. The manual and the game's in there. Now I don't have this boxed, so for 7 quid, I probably could have got him down to 5 because of the condition, but I didn't think it was too bad, and like, he's a mate, so I thought, you know, I'll chuck in the £7, let him get rid of this, and you know, I add it to my collection instead, because I don't really sell boxing 64 games. So, WWE Attitude on N64, £7, not too bad. And then there's a game that my sister picked me up, and this is God of War Chains of Olympus. Yeah, I bumped into my sister there. She did tell me that she was going, and yeah, I just completely forgotten I bumped into her. But yeah, she picked me this up. This is only 50p. I think it chops in for £4, so yeah, not too bad of a find there. God of War Chains of Olympus. So that sells for about 10 to 12 retail, so not too bad. Then we've got a copy of Asteroids on PS1. That was £2. This is another buddy of mine, and it's in really nice condition. You know, really top class. Obviously, Asteroids classic arcade game. Obviously brought into more of a modern way of playing. So then we've got Hitman 2. I think that was actually 50p, so ignore that. Yeah, that was 50p. Hitman 2, that is complete. We've got Roller Coaster World on PS2 as well. Again, 50p, complete. Then we've got, I think this was either 3 games for 5 or 4 games for 10. But yeah, that's what the deal was on these anyway. So we've got Spyro Enter the Dragonfly on PS2. We've got The Simpsons Skateboarding, also on PS2. We've got Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. I'm sure this was in the 4 for a tenner. And we've got the Smurfs Dance Party. Again, this was 4 for a tenner, ignore that £2.50 stick on the front. And we've only got a couple more games. Literally, we've got Pirates of the Caribbean at a World's End. And we've got Fight Night Round 3 on the PS3. Now, if we stayed there a little bit longer, I probably could have got a little bit more because there were more sellers coming in, but it was cold this morning. The sun has come out now and it's a bit warmer, but it was really bitter this morning. And we just didn't want to hang around. We thought bank holiday next week, loads more boot fairs on next week. There's going to be tons of content coming out next week with all those boot fairs. And we just thought, you know what, let's just kind of save ourselves for the next set of boot fairs where the weather will be better as well. So, if you enjoyed that, hit that like button, consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one.